Okay, I need to talk to you about something really important today, and I need some time to lay this all out for you, but hopefully it'll be productive. Yesterday, I started getting emails and seeing comments saying, David, will you disclose your funding and will you disclose whether you're getting money from a pro Bashar al Assad group that is in existence to prop up the Syrian regime? Disclose your funding and tell us who your funders are. And it seemed like a weird thing to ask of me. I didn't understand, why are people coming to me and saying, am I getting funding from a pro Bashar al-Assad group? So I started researching this, and then I saw a couple of reports and posts that there are several left-wing independent media people that have allegedly received money from a pro-Assad group, some under the guise of a journalism award, money that was awarded for winning a journalism prize. So I want to do this, and I'm going to give you the full breakdown of our revenue at the end of the segment, but let's go through this and actually try to do it right. So let's begin with, what are the allegations? The allegations are that several left-wing independent media hosts and writers and publications received money from a group called the Association for Investment in Popular Action Committees. It's a very sort of innocuous name, but investigative reporting by Charles David claims to demonstrate that this is actually an umbrella organization that is covering for and the sort of a name placeholder for groups that are pro-Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad. The Association for Investment in Popular Action Committees has a trademark called the Syria Solidarity Movement, which again, it sounds pro-rights, but it's pro-Assad. And the idea here is that this is an umbrella group for pro-Syrian government organizations. When you look at them on GuideStar, it's very innocuous. It's a civil rights advocacy group organized in 2007. There's limited information. It's headed up by two guys, Paul Larudi and Kamal Obaid. And when I started looking into this, and this is all new to me, I did the research over the last 24 hours. Obaid has said that he was a member of Architects and Engineers for 9/11 Truth, which is a 9/11 truther group. I would call it a conspiracy group. So it's starting to get a little bit weird. And the revelations that have come forward for independent media are that this group has created something called the Serena Shim Award for Uncompromised Integrity in Journalism, which awards money to different media people. They've paid former Ohio Democratic Governor Dennis Kucinich $20,000 to speak at a pro-Bashar al-Assad conference in the United Kingdom. And it so happened that Kucinich opted not to condemn Assad a few years ago. And it turns out that some people, including former TYT host Jimmy Dore, I don't know how the name is pronounced now, as well as YouTuber Kim Iverson, who I didn't know much about, and many others have received money from this group through this award. Now, let's go through it. There are some trends that exist here. Both Dore and Iverson have done a combination of questioning the known facts about Bashar al-Assad and have started to dabble in some conspiratorial false flag stuff as well. Both Dore and Iverson have put out content that is very pro-Tulsi Gabbard, and Tulsi has her own sort of history with Assad that has been the subject of scrutiny. There is an IRS filing, which you can easily find online, from the pro-Assad group, which shows that in 2017, Dore received $2,500 from this group, while Kim Iverson previously posted to Instagram that she received $5,000 from the group. So the first question is, can we trust the allegation? In other words, did these people and the others that are listed in the piece that we're linking to, did they receive this money? Iverson admits she got the money. She posted about it. And unless the IRS filings are false, Dore did as well. There's a longer list of people you can find online, but part one, did they get the money? It appears that they did. So then we have to ask, well, even if it's a pro-Assad group that is funding the award, are they getting money to say certain things, or are they merely being awarded for the things that they're already choosing to say? And I think that this is an important distinction. We've talked about this before. It's common that people at Fox News, people at RT, Russian television, they'll say, nobody ever comes in and tells me exactly what I need to say. And of course, it doesn't work that way. It's not say this stuff and then we will pay you. It is often that people are selected for roles on the basis of what they're already likely to say. So we really don't know the reality of this. That's one thing. Then there's this issue, it correlates with the pro-Tulsi stuff and alternative facts around Syria and related topics. This is odd, but ultimately it's their business. Now, if it were me, I would disclose this stuff. Full stop. I mean, I don't have any other way that I would qualify it. I would just disclose it. So then we come to me in the emails I've been getting over the last 14, 16 hours saying, David, you're part of this. Disclose your funding. We want to know where you get your money. So I'm going to do that. First of all, I don't know why anyone would think I'm getting money from a pro-Assad group or pro-Assad sources, particularly ones that are peddling in, where their leaders, this Obaid guy peddles in 9/11 truther stuff or anything. I don't do any of what they do. I don't do Assad apologetics. I don't do pro-Tulsi apologetics. I don't do any of this stuff. But I'll just come clean and tell you our funding. This is from a normal month. This is data from August. It's the beginning of October, so I haven't closed the books on September yet. But this is a typical month. This is August. We got 40% of our revenue from memberships, Patreon, and apparel, 32.5% from YouTube ads, 22% from ad sales, 3.5% from Twitch. As many of you know, we're new to Twitch, so that's a pretty small part of our revenue right now. Facebook ads, we're now monetizing on Facebook, but only about 1% of our revenue, and miscellaneous donations are 0.1%. Now, those miscellaneous donations, of course, could come from anybody, but what I'm talking about is sometimes people don't want a membership. They'll just send us, a check for a little bit of money. And that was 0.1% of our funding back in August. We don't take money from any groups. If we have an advertiser, it's marked as an advertisement. If we do a sponsored video, it's marked as a sponsored video. That's it. So I can't speak to the strategy behind other people's actions. I have no idea what people's financial situations are and what would cause them to accept or not accept money from an organization like this. Everybody's financial situations are different. And also, I don't know if what people are concerned about is that the content of these programs is influenced by the fact that they've received money from this group, or if people are concerned about the lack of disclosure or something else. And it would be interesting to clarify that. But to be very clear, people are often chosen for awards because they're saying the right things. And of course, the award can be a way to funnel money to someone under the guise of we are rewarding you for good reporting or whatever the case may be. But typically, that's not how it works. People are brought in or supported because they're already saying the things that the funder wants them to say. So that's our funding. I can't speak for anybody else, and I hope that this will sort of put to bed the questions I've been getting over the last half day or so.